I like books. I like books. I like books.
Really?
Right, I like books. Hi, and welcome to Allie's Really Right Book Show. I'm Allie, and this is my dad, Joe.
How you doing, everybody? How are you, Allie?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Oh, just fine and dandy. Peachy, I might say. What book you reading this time, Allie?
I'm reading Encyclopedia Brown Tracks Them Down.
Encyclopedia Brown? Ooh, kicking it old school, aren't you?
Whatever that means.
Okay, fine. I read these books when I was a kid, too, okay?
Really?
I did. So tell me a little bit about the main character. I'm guessing that the main character sells encyclopedias.
No.
Well, why do they call him Encyclopedia Brown?
Because he's a detective and he likes to solve things.
Okay.
And he actually runs a detective agency in his garage. It's 25 cents a case.
Is it a case? 25 cents per day? Plus expenses?
Plus expenses, yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like the Rockford Files. Only his was a lot more than 25 cents. Anyhow, what are some of the cases that Encyclopedia Brown solves in this book? Because is there just one case or several different cases?
Well, in the chapters, each chapter is a different case.
Oh, okay.
And it's at different times.
Okay.
One I can remember is a flower can. The case of the flower can.
A flower can? Like a watering can that you water flowers with? No?
There is a can with some flowers in it.
Okay.
And one time, she's going on a walk.
Who is? Just some person?
Yeah, with a flower can.
Oh, that makes sense. With a flower can, folks. Did you get that down?
With a flower can, yeah.
All right. So what happens? What's he trying to figure out?
He's trying to figure out who dropped all the coins and who was stealing coins.
Oh.
They found somebody, and she said she hid the coin in the flower can. He told him to hold the flower can like with baking flour.
Oh, okay.
And she said the coin was in the flower can. So he started digging through the outside flour.
Oh, I see.
So he was innocent.
Uh-huh. Are there any other characters in these books that are recurring characters? They're in most of the chapters.
Well, there is Sally, his
Is that his girlfriend?
No.
No, okay. Just partner, huh?
Yeah.
Is she pretty smart?
Yeah, she's younger than him.
Oh, okay. Who's smarter?
Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia. Okay. All right. Who wrote this book? Do you know his name?
It's Donald J. Sobel.
Sobel. I think that's how you say it. Sobel. Yeah. So this is a whole series of books, right?
Yes, there are 10 or so, maybe 13.
Oh, there's a whole bunch of them nowadays.
Yeah.
They started writing them in, I believe, the 1960s.
Really?
Yeah.
That's an old book.
Well, long series, yeah, definitely. But very interesting. Now, at the end of each chapter, tell me some things about the chapters that kind of make them interesting.
Well, at the end of the chapter, Encyclopedia knows who or what happened.
But does the reader?
No.
Oh.
It's a very hard case. And at the end of the chapter, it says it'll be in big, bold words.
Uh-huh.
And it says like whom or what or where or how or something like that in the chapter.
Oh, so you're trying to figure it out.
Yes, but once you have your guess, or if you don't have a guess and you can't figure it out, it's really hard to figure out.
Oh, okay.
But if you can't figure it out, in the very back of the book, it has, for each chapter, it has a page that tells you who did it, or how it happened, or whatever it is.
Like when you read that part, the resolution in the back of the book, did you find yourself often saying, "Oh yeah, that makes sense," or did you find yourself saying, "Okay, how did he come to that conclusion?"
It depends on the chapter.
Okay, so
Some
it's a little mix.
chapters, yeah.
Yeah, some chapters easier than others.
Yeah, there were a few chapters that I had a guess to. I got half of it right on one, but the other half was difficult. But I had a guess.
All right. Hey, I think I'm going to have to read this book just to see if I can figure it out. Well, maybe I won't do that, because then it might make me feel bad when I can't figure it out, right?
Yeah, it's very, very hard to figure out.
All right. So, who would you recommend read this book?
I'd say probably 2nd grade through 4th grade.
Okay. So, was it easy reading for you? Or were there a lot of big words, or?
It was pretty easy reading for me, probably because I've read a lot of hard books. The Jungle Book is one of them. That was a hard book.
Yeah, a lot harder than this, huh?
Yeah. This one was a pretty easy one for me.
Yeah. How many days does it take you to read this book?
Only a week.
A week?
From
5 days. Got it on Monday, right?
Yes, I finished it on yesterday.
Yesterday. Oh, so 4 days.
Yeah.
4 days. So it's a pretty easy book to read. Like she said, if you're a 2nd grader, 3rd grader, you got to start reading these books if you haven't already. It's a good way to help you think through some things, isn't it?
Yeah. And you can find them on Amazon, or you can find them at your library, probably.
Right. Yeah. There are tons of them out there.
Yeah.
All right. So your overall rating for the book, and I just want to say for the record, this is our 3rd episode, and our 2 previous episodes, you gave a rating of 5 stars. That's a pretty high standard that you're setting for these books.
They're really good, though.
They're really good. I'm glad you enjoy. So what would you give for Encyclopedia Brown?
4.5.
4.5.
4.
That's pretty close to 5. Why just a little under 5?
Probably because sometimes I thought it was just like a little younger for me.
Okay.
And so I'm giving it a 4.5.
All right.
But maybe for younger ones, they might give it a 5.
All right. Now, what are we reading for next time? Are you doing the Who Was book again?
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do Who Was Elvis Presley.
All right. So we invite you to join us the next time when we'll talk about Elvis Presley.
Yes, one of my favorites.
Goodbye.
Bye. I like books. I like books. I like books.
Really?
Right, I like books.